I think we just entered low fuel mode. Oh no. Cross the line, cross the line! Welcome back everyone to another F1 24 driver career mode video. We are heading to the third leg of the Americas, Brazil, Sao Paulo. Is today. We've calmed down a bit and relaxed since the last one. It was a bit upsetting that Mexico had that kind of issue. So today we won't make the same issue again. Fernando Alonso only P5 last time, so it was not that bad of a race. Now 43-point gap between myself and Alonso in the driver's standing. So we're very much still alive here. Hopefully we can add to the tally, especially with today being a sprint race. We're still in the lead, 66 points ahead of Aston Martin, so hopefully we can extend that as well. So, yeah, before we head in though, we have a secret meeting with McLaren. This is the final meeting before we can declare that we are interested in signing. So let's see what they say and let's see what Sao Paulo has in store for us. If you guys are enjoying the series, of course, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Really do appreciate the support. Great to see Mr. Stella here in person to discuss things with us. So our hopes is that, okay, so they're going to put me in with Lando Norris, 47% recognition with 53% for Lando Norris. The issue here is that, again, no one's going to have 60% recognition, meaning that upgrades are going to have an issue here. I cannot see... Okay, so this is our current team, and then this is McLaren. So McLaren and us have the same development right now, so this isn't a worry. The question remains whether, because right now I'm 54. If I reject them, maybe I'll get into 60% recognition to boost the car even further. This is not looking good, but then again, I do want to move to McLaren to start this kind of cascading effect in the driver market. So it might not be a bad idea to move to McLaren. After all, they are much better than us at this time with the given upgrades that they have. I mean, we have the same number of upgrades, but they're still better. That's the thing. Here's the bet. Okay, let's move to McLaren. Let's complete talks. And I think, at least for the remainder of the season, at least for the final couple Grand Prix, I think my recognition is going to drop to a point where Lewis Hamilton will probably be higher than 60%. So maybe Lewis can trigger some upgrades that we can benefit from in the final 4 races that we have. And then we'll just do well for the remainder of the season and move to McLaren. I think that would be a reasonable plan. I did get a lot of conflicting comments some saying like go to Mercedes or stay with Mercedes or go to McLaren. But McLaren votes were quite high. So it was about 33% stay Mercedes and 67% saying move. So I think I will follow the democracy that is our comment section and complete talks, and we'll see how it goes.
So, good news and bad news. The good news is the meeting went well. The bad news, your current employers got wind of it and they aren't thrilled. Get ready to grovel. This might set back your recognition with them a bit.
Well, here's some fantastic news. So they caught wind of it, meaning that my recognition is going to be low with the team. Where is the recognition between us? So here's the recognition. We're still at 49%. This is interesting. The team is upset about me moving to McLaren, but we're still 50-50. Essentially, we're still 50-50. But in other news, there's also this new email that I got. As always, the paddock rumor mill has been churning, and it seems like a silly season could be upon us. I've heard whispers that multiple teams are looking at making roster changes. So I think maybe that I triggered it, or I don't know what happened. This might be down to contracts, but we have heard Aston Martin, Aramco's Formula One team, has been struggling with their targets this season. We'll keep our ears to the ground and let you know more when we know. So Aston Martin are looking to change. They did approach us earlier on in the season to potentially replace Stroll or Alonso. We know it will most likely be Alonso. But yeah, this is getting interesting then. So Aston Martin will not stay as Alonso and Stroll. Perhaps they will, considering they're struggling. McLaren are going to let go of Piastri. So Piastri is an open driver Also, to note is that there are some names I've been saying often this season. For example, we have not seen Pierre Gasly in a car. He is a free agent at this time, being replaced by Yuki Tsunoda. And then also, we have Kevin Magnussen, who's a free agent. So there might be some moves to get him on board. Then we also have Logan Sargent, who doesn't have a seat. And then we have all these other F2 drivers who are also pretty talented. Talented enough to get a seat or a chance at Formula 1, like Iwasa, Fittipaldi, Vesti, Doohan, Martins, Hauger. These people are still options, so we'll see how silly season goes, and if anyone decides to retire, that's also a possibility. As we head into Sao Paulo, balancing out the field shows McLaren getting a penalty. They're the best performing car, and then suddenly we're at the lead. We are in the lead as the best performing car on the grid. Right now, let me see R&D. Is Lewis doing anything? No. Is recognition still? Yeah, we're still 50-50, so no change at all. So unfortunate, but we'll see how well we do here in Sao Paulo. It seems like a lot of teams are on the same level of performance, not really upgrading. So we'll see what happens as the new season rolls around next time out. It seems like no regulation changes are abound, so this is going to get interesting for sure. So let's head to race weekend Sao Paulo. Let's see how many points we can go away with.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paulo Grand Prix.
Well, it seems like Toto Wolff is telling me not to bend the car, but maybe I will bend the car. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to the sprint qualifying session, and to verify, we will be setting the difficulty at 110, as we always do, for the race start, or for the whole episode, really. We have not moved away from 110 at all. So, qualifying for the sprint race. It seems like there will be some rain after the for the sprint race, so that is going to be quite concerning, but for now it'll be dry for the session. So let's just try and put this car in a competitive position. Let's see what we can do. Alright, our first lap. Oh no, it's not looking good. I mean, to be fair, we are a bit heavy right now. A lot of fuel in the car. So I'm gonna go for a cool down lap, recharge the battery and everything, and then go again. Come up to the line. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Where does that put us? P8. 33 thousandths behind my teammate. Okay, I think that should be good enough, hopefully. Ooh, that second lap was a savior. Yep, P8 by the end of the session, just behind my teammate by 33 thousandths. Knocked out of Ricardo, Pocher, Bottas, Behrman, and Hülkenberg.
That's P13.
First lap, crossing the line for P12. Alright, we know the 1,000th of a second behind Ocon. You're joking. Wow, 1,000th of a second. That's literally millimeters, maybe even nanometers of a difference. Jeez. Alright, let's go again. We want to drain the fuel a bit. Lower the fuel level a bit, recharge, and then go again. Let's go, slight improvement here, 0.3 improvement, and we're P2, 0.2 behind Max Verstappen. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. P3 by the end of it, just behind Fernando Alonso by 0.003 of a second. Max Verstappen absolutely cooking with 0.2 gap in the lead. Knocked out are Zhou, Sainz, Albon, Ocon, and Stroll. I don't expect this lap to be great since we're heavy on fuel. As expected, back of the grid. Let's recharge and push again. We have about 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. Alright, this is it then. 4 tenths improved and still dead last. Yep, got nothing. On the softs, we are poo. But whatever. Yes, 2 tenths off the pace of Oscar Piastri just to find the pace on the softs. Interesting. Very interesting. But we know we can cook on race day, so let's see what we can do in the sprint race.
It's wet here today and we're expecting those downpours to continue. This will make for a difficult sprint for all the teams.
Holy smokes, it's actually wet or inters conditions. Let's take a quick look at the settings and difficulty 110 confirmed. So we are doing the race at 110 as well. So race strategy, it's going to be inters. I think I saw some wets going on somewhere. I don't know. But we'll drop our fuel to maybe 0.7 in the surplus. We don't want to have the mess of running out of fuel. Maybe a little higher actually. Let's go 1.1 level fuel in the surplus. We'll check if the fuel is getting soaked up by the car or something. I don't know. As an insurance, we'll have an extra lap. So let's start the sprint. See where we can put this car by the end of it. All right, let's start this race. See what we've got here. In the wet conditions, lights out. Everyone with a decent getaway here. Piastri getting ultra defensive. Drive, drive, drive. Find some acceleration somewhere, guys. Go, 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 go. We need to try and stay close to the front group. Got Tsunoda. Hamilton and a Ferrari fighting. I think it might be Russell. Nice. Nice.
All right, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
Engineer quiet.
Got that confirmed.
Let me focus on this race, man. Stop with the jibber jabber. We're making ground. We're making ground. Take too wide of a line there, AI. Too wide of a line. Thanks, bro. Fastest lap, baby. Let's go. Lewis, Suh, who will be leaving the team, is faster than you. Can you confirm the message? Lewis, you are second driver. Second driver. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Darn! Max Verstappen stole it. Oh, yellow flag, yellow flag. It's Verstappen. Engine issue, engine issue, engine issue. And I've caught up to Russell thanks to that. Nice. Max Verstappen's out. Max Verstappen out. And also, I'm going kind of low on fuel. It's worrying. Let's stay at it. I think Russell's won it because of this fuel issue. But anything can happen, of course. I can save fuel in this sector here. Alright. This is it. I need to survive just under fuel. I think we just entered low fuel mode. Oh no. Lewis Hamilton might get past me. Come on! Cross the line! Cross the line! Oh, is that P2? Is that P2?
Yes, thank you. Thank you for all your hard work out
Oh
there.
my
Really
gosh,
strong
that
drive
was
and a great
close.
finish. Well done.
Oh, this fuel issue is striking again. I was 1.4 laps of fuel in the surplus and we ran out. Oh, that was nerve-wracking. That was too close for comfort. Just as we were entering the start-finish straight, we ran out of fuel. And that was only 12 laps. We got a long Grand Prix ahead, and it seems like 1.4 laps of fuel in the surplus is not enough. So we're still in the Mexico rut with the weirdness of fuel saving. So very strange indeed, but myself ahead of Lewis Hamilton by how much? 45 thousandths of a second. Yikes, that is too close for comfort. Well, let's head into qualifying for the Grand Prix then. Let's see what happens.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the Sao Paolo Grand Prix.
Alright, jumping into qualifying for the Grand Prix then, going to settings, difficulty 110 for qualifying again. So we are set to go. Let's see then. Yep, we got all tires available, medium, soft, soft, soft. And yeah, let's just head out there and see what kind of lap we can put on the track. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let's cross the line. P9 right now, P9. Enough fuel for one more run, I think. We need about 1.2 tenths to get ahead of Ocon in P7. Alright, we'll find that time, surely. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Cross the line to go P11 right now. 41 thousandths behind Russell. Alright. Not too shabby, considering the pace we had. All right, this is fine. All right, sitting P11, making it through to the next round. 44,000 or 4/10ths behind Alonso, who is in P1. Bottas, Ricardo, Pourchaire, Behrman, and Zhou knocked out.
Okay, we've been pushed down to P13.
Oh, P9 by the end of our first lap. 53 thousandths behind Ocon. This was on used softs, so we're going to go out on fresh softs and see if we can improve on that. Come on.
And that's P13. P13.
Where do I sit by the end of it? Do I get out? I don't know. P15. You're joking. Fastest sector 1. Oh. Well, that's more problems. More problem. P15. With Ocon just ahead. Sainz ahead. Hülkenberg and Albon. I think I will take engine penalties today, considering the position we're in. So let's see what happens on race day with this kind of poor qualifying performance.
Welcome along then to where heroes and history are made. It's where the 2008 title was decided in the very final corner. And just 1 year later, Jenson Button stormed through from 14th on the grid to claim his one and only Drivers' Championship. It's time then for the Sao Paolo Grand Prix. It's an unusual anti-clockwise race here at Interlagos, where the Sao Paulo locals are packed into the grandstands at each of the 15 corners around this classic 2.7-mile circuit. Two very fast sections bookend the famous and highly technical Sector 2, where getting a good run out of Junsao into one of the two DRS zones will be key to any overtaking prospects today. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole, just ahead of George Russell, who starts this event from P2. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Fernando Alonso, Norris, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Perez, Tsunoda, Albon, Hülkenberg, Sainz, Ocon, the rookie, Hamilton, Behrman, Théo Pourchaire, Ricardo, Bottas, Zhou, and Max Verstappen completes the grid. It's almost time for those 5 red lights to go out then. Let's see who can prevail today.
So, starting from P13, but before we get going, setting difficulty 110 AI. Perfect. Beautiful to see. Now, let's start the race. It's a soft to medium strat. Okay, we'll pit a lap earlier, P15, or lap 15. We need the fuel. I think I might not... it's 4 or 5 laps of extra fuel. Let's do 5 extra laps of fuel, eh? Or just under. Let's just do that. For security's sake, because my gosh, that sprint race, we drained so much fuel. It's unbelievable. So only a minor drop this time, but let's head into it and see what we can do from P13. Got a few new engine components, which I think I did not get penalized for unless everyone else took all engine penalty. I don't know. But yeah, let's start this race. All right, let's start this race. See what we've got in store for us. Lights out. Ooh, everyone off to a good start, a decent start. Come on. Let's try and get past Sainz here. We got a very good start on the softs. Jesus Christ. Moving on the braking. And you say I move? Haters are having a laugh. Alright, having some fun here with the moves. Let's go. Alonso, our championship rival. He's in P2, of course. We need to get past him soon. Medium tires on a lot of cars in the front. Alright, I need to deploy. Close in on Alonso. Fastest sector 3. Good to see.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the
Yes, DRS. How much straight line speed does the AA have? Unbelievable. Let's keep at it. This sector is where we can find some real pace.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car
They
ahead.
take too wide of a line there. You can take that line
Will
easy,
affect our
like
tyres, so try to
tighter
get
line
past.
easily. Alright, Piastri, let's tango. Give me that DRS. Think I might lose out to Alonso here because he has better straight line speed. That's fine. We'll use him. Up the inside. Let's deploy the rest of the battery. And let's stay close. Come on. Let's stay close.
The track is clear, green flag.
Oh, green flag, green flag. What's going on? It's behind us. There's a retirement. And there's Alonso trying to get past me. It's Nico Hülkenberg. Lost a tiny bit of time on Piastri. I gotta close that up again. Thanks, Alonso.
Okay, mate. Okay, Piastri just ahead. Push hard. Push
Nah,
hard.
nah,
If
nah,
you don't
nah,
wanna
nah,
let this
nah, nah.
hold us
Through
up
the...
too long, so do your best to
Nah,
get
nah, nah.
past
Shut
throughout
your
the
mouth
race.
with this stupid...
Be aware there's an incident in the next part of the track. No overtaking through the yellow flags.
Oh, I lost DRS. This is bad. Alright, Alonso, go through. You're gonna be my chariot, the horse in front of the chariot. You're gonna drag me along now. Boxer slap.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
I'm having an overheating issue with the rear tires. Strange how the tires are overheating. I rarely have this issue, but we're moving in. We're gonna pit. Early. Massive undercut. Moving on to the hards. Oh, I
Okay, be
messed
aware,
up trying
grip
to
levels are gonna start falling away soon.
set tires.
Okay, don't worry
Here we
about
go.
that
Hard
target for
tires.
now.
Hard
Let's
tires.
just focus on this pit
We lost too much time on the cars ahead. So hard tires it is. Switching up the strategy a little bit.
Right, let's go. Come on.
Alright.
That was a fantastic stop.
Do we
Faster
have
than were
fresh softs? No, we only have fresh mediums. In case of a safety car, you can back
expecting.
out,
Up
of
to speed now,
course.
let's get-
Alright, caught up to Ocon. Ocon must have some kind of engine issue, or he's just really slow. Gonna use the DRS off him. No real rush.
Gap to your teammate ahead. 13.2 seconds.
I should have more grip on the hards here. Wow, the straight line speed is insane
Okay,
from the
mate,
AI.
we've got to move up the order if we can, so I'm setting you a new target.
Okay,
Fresh
done.
brush. Nice
Just
work,
as he
smashed it.
gave me the objective, I did it. Okay, people going into the pit. Soft tire runners now pitting. Got the undercut on them. Some still staying out. Okay.
So, all of our tyre pressure data is currently reading
Oh,
zero.
shut it,
Two
mate.
based
No
on
one
the
cares.
data to you, we're gonna guess that it's just
Okay,
a
Ricardo's
bad
in.
sensor. Shouldn't be anything to worry about.
There we go. Other soft tire runners are in. Oh, okay. Medium tire runners are now pitting. So it's a cascading effect. Every single lap, I think, people have been pitting. Or nearly every single lap. Moving on to the hards for them. Let's see how the undercut worked for me.
So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS.
Okay, Russell just ahead. We jumped Norris and Alonso by pitting a little bit early. Not bad. That was good, actually. That was a good call. Soft to hard strat. Good. But I think I might lose them immediately. But that's fine. Okay. More people in the pits. Losing out to Norris and Alonso isn't the end of the world. I can use them for DRS. Alright, let's work together, boys. Let's work together. Okay, we got Piastri up ahead as well. 2 Ferraris in the lead. I need to stay in this train. Ah, man. The R&D set is completely useless. We're supposed to be the best performing car, but we are losing ground to a lot of these guys. Stroll gets ahead now. Hamilton is 8 seconds behind. So the car isn't that great. If the car was great and I was struggling, then Hamilton should be P1 or in the lead right now, in the front pack. But he's nowhere near, and it's instead the 2 Ferraris. Absolutely cooking. And the McLarens as well. So making the move to McLaren was a good choice. McLaren seemed to be a much more ambitious, better constructed team than Mercedes right now. Hamilton and Verstappen closing in. Oh, teammates in the pits. Oh no, what happened? Oh, what happened there? Well, it's Verstappen behind us then. Let's keep pushing. Oh, there's a yellow flag. It's a Haas-off. Carlos Sainz retires as we enter the last lap. Wow, we had no pace today. Unbelievable.
Okay, final lap of the race. Gap to your teammate behind, 23.0 seconds.
Really struggling. And my teammate out of the points is an absolute howler. We have been dealt a horrible hand today.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 16.8
Car is really struggling. Fuel is 0.5 laps in the surplus. So fuel was fine. Overfueling was the right call today. After Mexico, things have not been easy for us. Albon pushing hard, trying to get that DRS. Past Jun Sao. Let's stay on it. I should have some pace. Good exit out of Jun Sao, please. Boom. That should keep me ahead of him. But George Russell wins the Grand Prix. It's a Ferrari domination. Here in Brazil, here in Sao Paolo. But yeah, I'll have to settle for P7. What a horrible race. What a horrible race. What a shocker for us this weekend. Just couldn't find pace. I was 1,000th of a second faster than Lancho on my fastest lap, but wow, where's the pace? These guys are flying ahead, and then myself and Lewis really struggling today. He can't even get the fastest lap. Lewis Hamilton could not get the fastest lap even when he went late with fresh tires. Russell, Leclerc, Alonso on the podium with Norris, Piastri, Stroll, myself, Albon, Perez, and Bottas in the points. Behrman, Pocher, Tsunoda, Ricardo, Zhou, Hamilton, Verstappen, and Ocon rounded the finishes with Sainz and Hülkenberg, the two Haas cars, failing to finish the Grand Prix. Standings-wise, now it's 36. We're bottling it, man. We're Tottenham Hotspur. We're the Spurs. Seriously, we're bottling the lead. Maybe we're even Arsenal. Arsenal were actually top of the league, and now we're bottling it. Seriously. What is Mercedes doing? 56-point gap between Aston Martin and ourselves. Mercedes seriously need to reconsider what to do with the car. Like, seriously, give Lewis Hamilton 60% right now. And then get some, upgrades on the car, because these guys are flying. Absolutely flying in the car. And we're struggling to even keep up at the coattails of the leaders. So figure something out with the car. It's horrible. And the fuel was not the answer completely. Yes, on some circuits, but not this one. Not Mexico and not this one. So what's the answer here? Like eliminating all the variables, it is literally the car. There's nothing else that we can say, because if it's the driver error, then what is Lewis Hamilton doing so far behind? He was in P8 when he was battling with Verstappen and then had to pit. Where would he, if our car is really good, he should be in the lead. So it is the car. There's no way that we are this bad. Mercedes seriously need to reconsider. I think it's a good call going to McLaren because they seem to know what they're doing. It is time to move on. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this Sao Paulo Grand Prix video. We're heading to Las Vegas to round out the Americas. So let's see if we can do well there. We always have done well there. So I'm hoping to, turn the tide and actually perform well there and to score more points than Alonso. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe using the subscribe button down below. Hit the notification bell as well so you're notified as soon as I upload next. Thank you guys so much for the support. Take care. See you guys for a new video tomorrow.